Hello? Hi. Hi. Hello? How's that going, everybody? I'm gonna do an experiment today where we just do YouTube. Just YouTube. No Twitch for like 3 or 4 hours. So just kind of want to see what happens, you know? Get the whole community in here. Um, just see what happens. I'm kind of had enough of Twitch lately, so I'm hoping this works out. Okay, so basically, yes, an XP. So basically what we've done is I've taken a mod by Gex009, which adds XPs to the game, and I used a custom faction mod to replace all baseliners, which are just humans, right, with XPs. So the only humans left in the game are the spin-off humans, which are really rare. So like the Dirt Mole, Genie, Hussar, Neanderthal, Pigskin, Impid, Waster, Yiddikin, Jaime, Starjack, and Sanguiphage are all humans. Everyone else is an XP, which is 95% of the pawns in the game, I think. So we gotta choose our starting team here. This is also a new game. If you've been watching the Twitch streams, I'm starting over because I didn't like how that game was going. We have to choose our dudes. Ooh, melee with tough. Okay, yeah. Fast walker psychopath? Okay. Intellectual? We need a cooker, cooking, and medicine. This is random plus. It lets me randomize pawns a little better. Now we just need mining. Oh, nobody has a flame for mining. I guess we'll take this guy. We'll turn him. We need a mining guy. Chemical fascination. Okay, here we go. Social, intellectual, medical, plants, mining, undergrounder. That's pretty good. The only thing we don't have is shooting, but we do have a melee pawn with tough, so that's pretty good. What is this game about? We are crash landing on a far-off alien planet where civilization is scattered and sparse. This is purely cosmetic. Their stats are exactly like human pawns in the base game. Which is how I prefer it. I'm kind of a gameplay purist, you know? I don't like when mods like massively gunk up a game. I want to experience the same game that everyone else has access to. Hi, Gimme Tail. So the reason I'm not using your Wardo edits yet is because we're just on YouTube and I'm just using the XP today. So I don't need it, but I'll look at it when I have time. My dad tried playing this game and he kept dying to those damn elephants. That happens sometimes. That happened to my dad once. Trampled by elephants. I'm just thinking, like, we don't have shooting. I'm a little scared of the lack of shooting. The lack of shooting. Incapable of violent. Maybe we change this one. Let's see what we're missing. We need medical. I want medical for sure. And crafting. Okay, gourmand. A gourmand who cannot cook. That's pretty bad. A psychopath? Oh, well, we're lacking on the cooking again a little bit, but they are a psychopath. Yeah. Oh, a fast-walking bisexual. Okay. Also incapable of violent, though. I don't want to do incapable of violent. Volatile and jealous. Wow, we're just really getting the crazy ones here. These traits are crazy. Okay, here we go. A body modding gourmand. They hate men, but they're a man who hates men. Alright, well, whatever. That happens sometimes. Yep, no Twitch today. I got tired of it. We have like everything except for art and shooting. Actually, we do kind of have art. Yeah, that looks good to me. So I didn't change the scenario text, but just imagine that instead of getting sent to the gray planet, there was a rounding error and these guys got sent to a Rimworld instead. Also, the starting environment was a harbor, so this is an abandoned harbor on the beach. I thought that would be interesting. There's also an ancient uplink here that we can maybe access later if we ever get a grav ship. But we can, we're gonna build a base on the water. I think that's interesting. Also, there's some starting buildings here. Hell yeah, Peachy Puppo. Is there a way to make me like this chat like a little bigger? I just want this chat to be like a little bigger. I'll just load it up over here. There we go. Okay. Lore accurate on the life expectancy? You know, I didn't change any of their genes. Yes, the scientists be sending us anywhere, SMH, that's true. I didn't change their genes, so for gameplay purposes, they're kind of just like regular Rimworld pawns. But, however, I did run a game where I did give them different genes, and the cell instability that is kind of like the equivalent of having a lower life expectancy had almost no gameplay effect, so it might as well not even exist. Ooh, we could tame a parrot. That would be cool. Let's tame a macaw. It would be cool if we built a bridge into the rock and built our base into the rock, right? Yeah, this is a brand new run. Let me know if the music is loud compared to my voice. I might turn it down a little bit. Or that might just be my headphones. We spawned with a donkey? Okay, okay, we got a donkey. I like the donkey. I think, is that turkey ours too? Or is it just a random turkey? This is the random turkey here. It's a little loud. I turned it down a little bit. I turned it down a little bit. That song just gets loud. We have to get rid of these gibbet cages. They're weird. Those gibbet cages are weird. Those are for weirdos. Let's take a look at what else is on here. Oh, there's a fallen monolith. Dude, we get to start right next to the fallen monolith. We start next to the fallen monolith. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna build some graves. because there's some dead dudes here that suck. I guess I'm just gonna build on the beach like a weirdo. We'll make this a storage room for now. There is a huge fertile grow area, but it's kind of far away on the map. It's like way up here. I wish I didn't have to go up there. Dead dude, knowest thou of, what was it? Hell fuck castle? I think I'm gonna make a square room here first. How are we doing on construction? We have 2 builders, so we should be able to build lots. Let's go ahead and start growing. Yeah, we've got like the normal soil here and then the fertile soil up here. I don't think we have a choice. We have to use this. We have to grow rice here. We're gonna be in trouble. We'll get hydroponics later. Maybe I'll spec into fishing, since we have somebody with a double flame for animals, so they can be our fisher. Yes. Yeah, I think the Rimworld is a better experience for the Expies, actually. There might be an ancient danger here. Well, probably not, because the wall cuts off right here, kind of weird. Where is the ancient danger? If there's no ancient danger on this... Oh, there it is. It's right here. It's really far away. This map is going to be easy to defend from raiders. Although it's kind of... I almost regret spawning on a beach. Because in a way, there's like way less resources if you think about it. Yeah, I don't know. Because like you think about like we lose half the map. Maybe, you know what, guys? I think this was a bad idea. No, I think this was a bad idea. Maybe we shouldn't be here. Yeah, no, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna set up a different one. I'm also gonna turn on, the Geneva checklist. The Geneva checklist. Ever wanted a full detailed tally of every war crime you've ever committed through your playthrough? Well, now you can have it. As you play an independent war journalist, we'll keep an eye on you, recording your every infraction and bringing detailed receipts with references to the original text of the Geneva Conventions. At any time, you can check up and see how you're doing in the eyes of the law. You guys think I could take all the stuff on the donkey? Nah, I think I'd rather start with a neater plot. I thought the harbor would be interesting, but I didn't realize if you start on a harbor, half of the map would be ocean. So that was kind of like, I don't know. That's okay. Randy Random, Blood and Dust. Ooh. The seed name is They Deserve Better. Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why half the map was ocean. We'll find somewhere else interesting to go. Like down here, we could trade with both of these civs. This place has granite, marble, and slate. And it's within trading range of 2 civs. On the other hand, we could do this one. That's probably a bad idea. This planet is huge. I try to look for places with 2 civs so we could trade. I like trading. Granite, marble, and slate. Granite and marble are kind of better than slate. I think slate's use is like really niche, but maybe. And then we gotta change these Expies. Baseline humans still exist, but they never spawn. So I'm just making all of these Expies. When we start getting going, I'll name the Expies after some people. No, I don't have any Dune. Mod is really simple. Yeah, front-facing XP is really funny. A tough, beautiful gourmand. Well, they don't have very many skills, though. A greedy psychopath. Ascetic. The teetotaler. Shooting 13. Oh, they're 73. I don't know. Ooh, construction 12, intellectual 15. I like that. They're a quick sleeper too, so they'll like work just way more. I think this is worth it actually. We just need a gardener. We need plants and shooting. A jogger with a gun? Okay. Well, their skills are not very good. However, they are a jogger. So, yeah, I don't know. The game doesn't. The volume is like not hitting anymore. That was weird. I don't know why Windows did that. Windows trolling me. Windows is trolling me. Okay, we have a flame in every skill down here. We kinda don't have crafting, but we have everything else. The tortured artist also has a flame for art, so they could make some insane art. With a 13-year-old as an edgy, tortured artist. Okay, that's good enough for me. Alright, once again the Expies have been sent to the not gray planet. And we're right next to this fertile field. Okay, fantastic. Right away I'm going to allow everything on this side of the map. There's a cave next to us too with some bugs. When the bugs are sleeping, I'm gonna wall them in so we don't have any accidents. Then we're gonna grow some rice here. And we're gonna cut down some trees. And we're gonna mine out the steel. Actually, this rock looks like the place to make a base. Just this whole rock right here. And there's even an ancient danger we could turn into a room later. That could just be our base. And this. So we'll just like build a wall here. And then here and here, like a big square. Yeah. We should be able to get right away into constructing. We'll just take all this crap apart. I like to take it apart for bricks. And we'll make some 11 by 11 rooms. The insect jelly. There's no jelly here. No jellies. We're gonna have to get rid of those guys really soon. All right. I love my 11 by 11 room base. Delicious. Fantastic. The square. And the base goes in the square hole. What do you mean the sounds? Like, obviously there's no redeems. We're on YouTube. That's part of the reason why I'm doing YouTube, is because I just want to take a break from like managing stuff and like play the game, you know? I spent an hour today trying to make SRB2 cart working, and just like, I'm tired of like doing stupid crap. I'm tired of doing stupid crap. Okay, the freezer is gonna be in this room. We're gonna use the funny exploit to make it super cold though. That's true. That's alright though, we'll figure it out. Okay, that guy with the small flame for growing plants, we gotta get them on plants all the time. Yeah, there are, so the Expies have to deal with, like, traps, right? Like, explosives, spike traps, sound cannons, shade crawlers, wall biters, thornbacks, elder thornbacks, the snow striders, the spinning saw blades, all that stuff. Well, in the Rimworld, there's a killer robot intelligence that sends human or sapient hating robots towards you all day long. There's pirates, cannibal tribal people, Roughlanders, giant horrifying insects, zombies powered by alternate dimensional intelligences, super intelligences, and the Empire. Wait, am I missing anything? The heavy, yes. Hi, Ferlina. Cactus. Actually, there's no cactus here. We settled in kind of a temperate zone. So one of the ancient dangers is here. I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, the Eldritch Horrors. Yeah, sometimes there are Eldritch Horrors too. How do you guys think an XP, the Fat Pigman? Mars, are you still streaming? I thought you were streaming today. Our builder has building 12. Going for a walk. Not anymore? Oh, did you like cancel it or something? Well, I talked to Doggo right before I started stream. She's gonna temporarily host the game for this weekend and then transfer the files to me at some point. I see, like right before stream, Doggo appears. Doggo appears! Yeah, but there's also a chance I might sub SRB2 cart for the event with a different game. Humans bad, Expies good. Hey, if you guys like Rimworld and this stream goes really good, I will do more Rimworld runs with Expies or volleys, okay? Maybe we'll do like Combat Extended or something. It takes my builder a long time to cut down trees because they're not good at it. I just keep it reasonably appropriate, Jacek. Use your best intuition. If it's really weird, my mods might be deleted. Oh, great. I don't want to know what that is. Does that say stinky butt fart and hex or something? Squinting. I don't even want to know. How many people caught the VR chat stream yesterday? That was crazy. We got raided by VR chat. That... Well, you know me, KB. I believe in our Lord and Savior, the Communism Cube. Okay, well, you know, Jacek, when you say something to a streamer or to the other chatters in a stream with a community, with like a group of people, what you type online or what comes out of your mouth, you have to think about who's listening or who's reading. You have to think about an audience. So, yeah, just annoying. Okay, annoying guy. Another annoying guy. I'm like so bored. I'm like so bored. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more annoying guys in my future. Where do we put the windmills? They get one warning. Yeah, no, okay, you're out of here, Jacek. If you've been banned from 10 Minecraft servers, you don't belong here. I can already tell that you stink. You can write an appeal to my mods if I demand MLA format. You can write an appeal on Discord, MLA format, but if you've been banned from Minecraft servers more than once, you probably suck. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Just go. I'm already tired of you. I've only talked to you for 4 minutes and I'm already tired of you. Is Rimworld a hard game to play? Oh, there's difficulty settings. You can make it super easy. It depends on the difficulty. So it's kind of like a sandbox game. You can either play it in a way that's ruthlessly difficult, or you can play it in a gentle learning way. I'm playing on what I would describe as medium hard difficulty. Yeah, no, if you're like a fucking squeaker and you're like 14 years old and you can't figure out how to not be banned on multiple Minecraft servers, don't even waste my breath, okay? My electrolytes, the effort the mitochondria made to give my cells energy in order for me to think about you and talk to you is wasted. You are wasting my oxygen, you're wasting your oxygen. Just go away. Sorry, I'm like, this week, I have just had it up to here with like annoying dumb people. I just can't do it anymore. There's so much stupid. I'm trying to figure out where to put the windmills. I think I'll put them here by the bugs. That's probably good, right? Next to the square hole. Okay, so I'm gonna answer by Will Forrest's question a little bit. So there's 3 storytellers. There's regular mode, kind of relaxed mode, and random cuckoo bonkers mode. And then within those storytellers is different difficulty settings. So if you wanted a baby max, cause you were a baby, you just a baby, like my birds, they're just babies, you could go Phoebe Chillax on peaceful mode. Okay. However, if you like to feel dopamine and neurotransmitters and cortisol and serotonin, and you're understimulated like me, and life really only happens in between moments of incredible suffering and triumph, otherwise the disassociation happens, the hard mode is here. It's like, I don't know if anybody even understands what I'm talking about, but like, I cannot play a boring easy game. I can't do it. The voices will get too loud. I just, people have to bleed and get hit and sometimes die for me to feel things. How are we doing on the wood? We might need more wood. What if I make some of the walls out of steel? Because we're out of wood already. There we go. If I stop watering, the voices get loud. That's right. I am not using the Gunsaw Xenotypes mod. I'm using Gex 009's ding 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 ding. Ding. Bomb bomb. Yeah, we've got 1200 steel, so I think I can afford to do some stuff. We're gonna take all these apart too. I just disassemble them for their bricks, and then we turn them into stuff. The anomalous monolith is on the other side of this mountain. The plants yearn for hydration. The lion does not concern himself with the watering of plants. How many XP mods are there? That is a suspiciously XP-shaped Baron right there? What are you talking about? Oh! We can name our dudes now. I was actually just thinking about naming them after Vinspear, Corels, and Hammer Bros again, but if you guys have better ideas, we could do that. Name one Bob, the rerun. I've already started the game. I'm not installing more mods. I prefer to play games with as few mods as possible, actually. I am not installing mods in the middle of the game. Oh, my dudes have gotten too close to the bugs. That's really bad. I don't know why they went in there. I don't like that. I wish they would just not go near them. But I think if they run away, it'll be okay. Ooh. Yeah, they're just like super territorial. So what we have to do is area 1. Manage areas, invert, and then we have to schedule everybody like that. Yes, so it turns out that if you build a door in between two air conditioners, where the hot air would go, if you blow hot air into an open doorway, it just disappears. So that's how it works. Yeah, we have to get rid of those bugs. Yes, they will sometimes walk through the zones. That's why we have to get rid of these bugs as soon as possible. At nighttime, I'm gonna try to build a wall. So that they don't go through there. Every single scav tuber? How many are there? Tent quality 6-7%. Yeah, that's why we have to build a wall. That's why we have got to build a wall here when they're sleeping. At least 20? You think there's already 20? You know, we just started the game. I do not have Molotovs yet. We are on day 1. We are in day 1. Is the room sealed? Not yet. Not yet. We're still under construction here with the door. Oh, that reminds me. We got an auto home zone. Gotta turn that off. Okay. We're gonna build a steel wall right here. While they're sleeping. There we go. And I'll put the same thing over here. This will hopefully stop pawns from going somewhere stupid. I stopped making individual bedrooms. Yeah, they're all unchipped. They got sent to the wrong place because they were unchipped. That kind of makes sense, sort of. You know what? If we went to the Scarlands, it could be kind of like the Gray Planet or a Glow Forest. Tons of disliked Xenotype. Oh, I forgot to update the ideology when we when I remade after that Harbor incident. Hold on. I'm just gonna change the ideology because I forgot to save my changes. This one. We don't need this anymore because I changed how it works. Whoops. Whatever. Hopefully that just goes away. Yeah, because I restarted and I forgot to update the ideology to fix that. Am I doing much better? Better compared to when? I'm doing okay today. I'm stressed because I try to do a lot of different things and I work really hard on like stuff for my community. And then sometimes people treat me a little weird. So it kind of stresses me out how much different stuff I have to do all the time. Yes, no, I know, tables. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. We'll probably have a dining room right here. So get like the small table and some stools. The Rimworld is massively much safer. Yes, we're gonna delete the heat through this door. And then we're gonna have a permanently awesome freezer. It's just taking a while because I have to get rid of all these trees that are in the way. In Rimworld, tables are everything. Alright, now that we've built this door, it's gonna be held open forever. That door will never be closed. Never ever. There are dangers on this world. Alright, we got our one windmill here. I think we didn't get the conduits yet. Yeah, they didn't build them yet. There we go. I do have all the DLC. Okay, Mirfill Ninja, I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna make this. This is gonna be our awesome freezer. It's gonna be like a deep freeze. So we're gonna have a production room, a laboratory, a dining room, a storage room, and a barracks. Those are my main starting rooms. And then after that, we're gonna make an ideology room. The ideology room is gonna help us get more Expies. In theory. Perhaps. Maybe. I'm also going to make a farm, a ranch area for animals. Because I've discovered that animals are pretty OP. They're pretty insane. Alright, a dude is coming up here with a knife. There's about a 50% chance he goes where the Mega Spider is and tries to fight them. Yep. I had like 50 chickens. and they died because of a volcanic winter cold snap one time, and that made me so annoyed. I was like, really? Double? It was so freezing cold. I don't know if we have a crafter, actually. We kind of don't. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna make is a laboratory. Gonna grow more rice because my grower needs practice growing stuff. I've found my neighbor's frozen chickens in my yard before. Winter is brutal. What do we name our faction and what do we name our settlement, guys? I'll let you guys help me choose. Help me choose. XP survivors. Oh, that's creative. Have you played Zomboid? Huh? You played Zomboid? Mr. Strimmer? Casualties guaranteed. XP dice. XP calls no casualties? What would XPs call themselves? Homer Simpson. Casualties known. Fluffies. Oh, not the Fluffies. No. Please. Faction name, please don't kill us. That... wait, actually? That is what XPs would say. I think that is actually what XPs would say. They would, like, kind of misunderstand the instructions and, like, put something stupid. Please don't kill us. That is exactly... Okay, now what's the base called? Oh... I feel like they would just call it the secret base. You know? They would just call it the secret base. Base, Fent, Call-in 3. Friendly, no PvP. The house. Cozy home. The pad. I don't know. Dune. Cheese. Super secret base. I like that one. Super secret, spelled incorrectly. Base. Yeah, there we go. What do you mean that name isn't valid? Oh, they probably don't like, they don't like the colon. Can I do semi? There we go. The super secreting base. Do not milk the base. I love Expies so much. Can Expies spell? I don't think so. Maybe they're not very good spellers, probably. Sometimes. Okay, for research, I'm thinking battery, and then we'll just and then advanced lights. Luckily, we have a very smart XP, one smart XP named Baron, who is a quick sleeper and delicate. I might make them a tiny house. Many XPs know how to write. We have one who can cook. We have one cooking XP. We're probably going to be hunting a lot, actually. I think if Dune was playing Rimworld, they would be a cannibal. Sometimes they have typos even when talking out loud. That's kind of impressive. There's a whole bear out here. But guys, how many XPs would it take to defeat a whole bear? Oh, my freezer is done. Since we have windmills, I might do wall lamp instead of... Yeah, we could do lamp. Actually, let's do brazier. Because it gets cold on this map later on, so we're gonna need some of those. They're good for heat generation. What is this guy doing? Oh, I say that's dangerous. Okay, it's a shame that our builder and our researcher are the same guy. That's a little bit not happy, but we'll figure it out. I think our windmill is not generating enough power. So we're gonna have to build a wood furnace. I usually end up having to do that anyways. I'll just put it here, and I'll build a little, sandstone wall around it, so that enemies don't get to it as easily. Well, I don't know. I don't want a room. Oh yeah. Gonna have one generator battery room. I'm gonna surround it in stone. The Big Gaming has an important question. The Big Gaming 8551 is asking, are you a furry? I don't know. That depends. If I'm a furry, will you subscribe? Or if I'm a furry, will you not subscribe? You're not sure? Here, let me help you. Are you convinced now? Are you ready to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon and follow me on twitch.tv.com? I mean, I can stand up and I have this tail. What else could you possibly want? Yeah? Sorry, something you guys need to know about me is I am really facetious, I am really snarky, and I am extremely sarcastic. Okay? What? I just got a push notification on my phone that gave me a terrifying jump scare. It was a Reddit post that said, Steam frames sold out. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh, what? How much is the Patreon? Oh my god. Well, I mean, I was kind of joking, the Big Gaming 8551. But sometimes people choose to spend $5 on my Patreon because they like to support my content and what I do. Look, guys, a whole tribe of Expies are here to trade. I was kind of joking, but if you do want to support me on Patreon, it is $5. Do we have anybody who's good at trading? Sorta. Sort of. Yeah, in Rimworld they can eat chocolate. It's Rimworld chocolate. It lacks the whatever the toxic stuff would be. Ooh, we could get duckies. We can get ducks. It's time for duck. I want duck. Duck. 54-month mod anniversary. Wow, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. We're gonna have so many ducks. Do caffeine have the same propriety of being a human delicacy that is toxic to Expies? I don't know. Oh, I wanted to put this as wood only. Whoops. Actually, I did, and I commented on the video for it, nearly won. I don't know if you saw my comment. I actually saw that video and I commented on it. Yeah, I have my own mods in Dead as Disco thanks to Leskia. I should have built this windmill lower down, like down here, because then I could have turned this into a whole complex. It's okay. I'll just build a smaller zone here. Maybe a hospital. Oh, there's a whole opening here. Okay, we have to build the pen. Can I get like more than one builder maybe? Okay, we're missing wood, so we can't make the fence. So when you can't make a fence, what you can do is you can make a caravan hitching spot and you can just tie the animals to it. They give you a furry ID when you join the Discord? What? Yeah, you don't have to be a furry to hang out with us. Nobody... Furry is a fandom, dude. Like... okay, lecture time. Are you guys ready for a Neo lecture? Neo lecture time. Okay, you're gonna get lectured now. Furries sometimes are really annoying about what being a furry is. And what I mean by that is like, furry is not... Some people treat furry like it's a thing, like the same as like being a certain neurodivergence, a certain race, or a certain gender, or a certain gender identity, and it's not. Furry is a fandom. Furry is content you consume, okay? It's not the same, it doesn't have the same weight as that other stuff, because when you go to a job interview and you sit down, they don't know you're a furry, and you can keep that to yourself for as long as you want. So there's no, you know, like you don't have to have like your privilege checked, okay? So sometimes the furry fandom is really, really weird about gatekeeping and policing this online identity thing they got going on, and it's really, really, really obnoxious. So, consume the content you like, become the creature you want to be online or in VR, make art with the characters you want to make art of. You can just do things. Don't worry about what weird, stupid people who have probably not enough going on in their life. Like, it tends to be like the people who are kind of not in employment and not in education. They make a really, really big deal about a whole bunch of nothing. So don't worry about if something is or isn't furry, because it doesn't matter. Finspear. In the kitchen with my earbud glitching, so I'm just hearing furry, furry, fur, interviewed, furry. I don't know. Some people are way too invested and way too concerned with stuff that does not matter. It just does not matter. There's a tree in the way. Stupid tree. Wasn't there another duck? Where's my other duck? Oh, yeah. What's an Expie? Expies are the original species. It's short for experiment. They're the experiment species, and they're the main playable character in the up-and-coming, future insanely popular game Casualties Unknown. They're also known as Gunsawians because they are originally in a game called Gunsaw, but they are much more known and popular from... hold on, we just got a guy who's... Whoa, this pawn is awesome! Dude, we just got an awesome pawn! We're gonna have to hunt and kill something for food. That's a really good pawn. How many days of food do we have? Oh, we've got like none. Oh, we got 4 meals. Okay, yeah, we're like okay for a little bit. Let's hunt. We're gonna have to hunt some animals. Ooh, I hope that answers the question. But yeah, I like, personally, when it comes to furry stuff, I love the 3D characters. I like VR. I like virtual characters. I like being a character. I like being a creature. You know, and I like working on them. I use Blender to work on them, but I'm not like, I am very, very unamused, unimpressed, and bored with how, sometimes with how, I hate to generalize because it's a little disingenuous to everyone, it's a little unfair, but sometimes in the fandom I'm a little bit bored of how furries act and how, the kinds of things they hyperfixate on, and at the maturity level. I did not make the model, but I edited the model. So the original model is by a kiddo, and then my girlfriend textured it for me, and then I rigged it to work in full body in VTuber software. We did some edits to it, and actually Cynic, who was in chat at the beginning of the stream, helped me with a really big task that was important to this model. Phew, that's kind of a mouthful. Actually, if you guys know Akidu is hosting a VR chat meetup. I'm going there right after stream. Why does this guy need rescue? Oh, they have paralytic abasia. Okay. Oh my god, Akidu is in the chat. We were just talking about models and stuff. How are you doing? Mechanoid signal. Yeah, right after this stream, I'm gonna try to go to that meetup. I'm doing YouTube only today. I'm not on Twitch right now. Is it the Kaz Unknown meetup? Yes. Probably. I don't know. Did you guys know that every single weekend? Oh my god, and I'm sorry if you're the managers of any of these communities, but every single weekend, I get pinged for like 80 different VR chat meetups. Every single weekend. And sometimes on weekdays, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, how do I go to all of them? Oh my god, man. That's right, the Expie is a free model. I feel bad whenever I turn notifications off in a Discord server because I would never want people to do that to me. So I just always feel bad. I don't know if the model will be free forever. I think last time, I think Akidu was planning on making some clothes for the model that you can pay for. We need more food. We have to kill something. We have to cut down tree. I should have made the butcher table first. Catron says, I would pay money to have my Expie in high heels with a dress. That's fantastic. I don't have anything to say about that, Mr. Big Gaming. I don't join big Discord calls in public spaces because people are too weird. Actually, I've been using Discord less and less and less as time goes on. I just, like, I've just been picking my battle at my limited amount of time and energy, you know, and I'm just like, I don't need to engage in every single space. Even in my own spaces, I've been using Discord less and less and less. I like the outdoors. Well, the thing is like the kind of people who camp and spend all day long in Discord is just not the kind of people I want to hang out with, is what I learned. It took me a long time to figure that out, but it's like I want to be here on YouTube or I want to be on Twitch, you know? And sometimes I want to be in a video game. And sometimes I want to go outside. And the people who spend all day long in VR chat or all day long just in Discord they're just not, it's like, you know, it's like, they're just not there, you know, 6'7". So just decided I'm here and they're there. I might recalibrate. My hands are kind of strange. We have kind of a slow moment. I'm gonna stand up and recalibrate. Yeah, the two bears are kind of scaring me. We might have to kill the bear. There we go. Lock them in a room. Why are fursuit eyes so big? Because a human head has to fit under the head. So. Lock the bears in a room. Yeah, maybe. A kid who says, due to there being other groups with the same name, I have renamed the VR chat group to be under Casualties Unknown Hangout. I think I'm in the group already. I'm like 99%, because I've been to those meetups. I'm like 99% sure I'm in the group. Do I like turtles? They're okay. They're not my favorite. They're alright. I don't dislike them. I think they're funny, but they're not my favorite. My favorite is birds. I love birds. I love conures and parrots and cockatiels and cockatoos and basically birds that have 4 toes. They're super funny to me. Does anyone use VR chat website? Yes. This room, by the way, it doesn't look like it, but it's -8 degrees Celsius in here. What the heck? That was weird. Ooh, I just realized we need to put fence here. Okay, my base is coming together. So I've got a generator room. It's surrounded in stone because it's a little critical. We've got our windmills. We've got a food storage room with a nutrient paste dispenser. And we've got some rice. As soon as we build the butcher table, I will hunt animals on the map, and then we'll have even more food. I have no idea when Toaster Arena will get mod support. I recently learned that birds are just naturally more scared of women. One time, a long time ago, I went to Hawaii and I went to this place that was like both a nursery for plants and a bird hatchery at the same time. And I met this woman who owned the place and she was like, this is Leilani the parrot. She was an African gray. She loves men and she hates women. Yeah. So, I met a very sexist bird once in Hawaii. That does happen. Corvids are also funny. I like the videos of like crows and ravens talking. Their voices are kind of scary. Limso. Okay, we're finally getting some wood, so I'm gonna build a butcher table. I am not qualified to answer questions about what birds think of trans women. You're surpassing the range of my expertise with that question. Don't know about that one. Will the Neo Laugh compilation ever happen? I would love to make one of those, but I don't know. A bunch of squirrels are attacking. A bunch of squirrels are attacking. Alright, Shimchi. We have one guy incapable of violent. There are 4 squirrels, so we're gonna have to think critically here. Okay, here we go. Now I've got 1. Got 2. Come on. Maybe the revolver would have been better for this. 1 last squirrel. Okay. Shimchi is not our... Oh, they are the doctor. Alright, then Shimchi, you need to tend to yourself. And we need to dump these corpses before they get gross. Levin says, I know of a bird that is sexist towards a specific gender, and a trans person of said gender was attacked by the sexist bird. So they do somehow know. That's so interesting. That picture was old, Nilly one. I haven't worn the fursuit in a long time because it needs some repair work. Yeah, I hope Shinichi does not get the stupid disease. Gender affirming sexist bird. Yeah, with the... Not the gender affirming misogyny. Oh no! Do fursuits really cost above $200? I have some bad news for you about the price of fursuits. Not only are fursuits more expensive than $200, they are more expensive than $2,000. Fursuits are more expensive than $10,000 sometimes. Fursuits are more expensive than some people's cars. Many people's cars, maybe. $200 is not... is like... No, that it wouldn't... I don't even... Yep. How do people have so much money for a suit? I know a guy who did DoorDash for one. Are models cheaper? Yes. 3D models are cheaper than fursuits. Because, they take a little less work. And they don't cost any materials. Dark Elysium says that one time, there was a fursuit that cost $50,000. My girlfriend makes fursuits a little bit on the side. It's not really like her main thing because it's so time consuming. A Subaru. A Subaru? Would it be better to get a Subaru or a fursuit? A Subaru? A Subaru? A Wave 4? Did you mean to say a RAV4? I don't know what a Wave 4 is. The Subaru has that turbo stoo-to-doo sound. I drive a Prius. Someday I would like to upgrade to a RAV4, maybe. But right now it's a Prius. The Uwu 4, the RAV4, but Uwu, so Uwu 4. The WAV4 file format. Am I working in the IT department? No. I used to. I did that for 2 years. Now I'm self-employed. My job is to be in my room and use Blender and Unity to move furries around. And then I yes, I am my own IT department. I just kind of, I edit people's models, I host meetups, and I do live streams, and sometimes we come out with videos. Neo's job is to be cringe and rage bait people with 6-7. That's about right. That is about right. Our fence is almost done. I hope these ducks lay lots of eggs. Furries are not suspiciously rich, they're just suspiciously irresponsible with their money. Or sometimes they save up money for their hobbies like anybody else, depends on who you ask. Dead frog? My old channel is Ritual Neo Dance VR. I no longer upload on that channel because for a lot of reasons. Mostly because Beat Saber kind of died for me, and partially because of music copyright. That's the old channel. Yep. It's, if you actually go to my channel, my current channel, and you scroll down, you can see a list of all my channels. This is it, Luigi. This is your life now. Self-employment. Did you know employed taxpayers have to pay double the Social Security tax? Yes, my taxes suck. They suck a lot. Ew, there's a crow stuck in this cave. Ew. Oh look, there's a smoke leaf joint. I would do Beat Saber again if I thought it would work really, really, really good and be really easy, but it's hard work and it's not paying off, so I don't do it. Depends on the furry. You know that guy that commissions a... Isn't he like a surgeon, Levin? I heard that guy is a surgeon. This dude has paralytic abasia. The crow's eating the jelly. Oh, that's interesting. I might make this guy plant more rice. Just cause, like, we're gonna need way more all the time. I might have to build a wall over here too. Do I accept suggestions of potential other games to play? I will hear them. I'll make no promises because sometimes games are really interesting, but that doesn't mean people want to watch me play them. So I only play games on stream that I think people will watch. And I'm really, really strict and really picky about that, extremely, to a point that it annoys some people. So I do not like to make promises of playing games very often. We need to build a wall. Yeah, I agree with that. No. Can you play Delta Force? Probably not. Will you make channel members have custom icons? Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. If that's easy to do, maybe. I think the lifetime of Rice is so low, Dark Elysium, but I might separate them. I wish I could just cut a line. Can I just do that? Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Alright, I've cut the line. That way they don't spread as easily. Is there Twitch integration for Rimworld? Technically yes, but in my experience it's really, oh, you know, it's just kinda... Don't want to deal with that sort of stuff right now. Just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. What's up, stack of cheese? Okay, we need to kill animal. Hunting guy. Alright, we need to kill an animal and turn it into food. I see a bear. Ooh, the bear killed a lynx. Okay, never mind, there's food right there. We'll just butcher that lynx. What did the beginning ask? Can I do a face reveal? Yeah, like we're just going through all the yeah. I save IRL cam streams for special events, and sometimes I do a face reveal. However, it's not really my ninja way right now, you know? Keep doing the thinking pose, because I'm just thinking about all your guys' really excellent questions. Guys' questions are so good. I keep thinking, I'm just thinking about them so hard, you know? Can you be my friend, Neil? I don't know. That's... No. 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 No, no, no. Is it gun-shaped? I guess it is kind of gun-shaped, huh? Alright, we're turning this dead lynx into, food. OMG, Mr. Strimmer. Bottom edge of the map kind of round looking. If we had more than one Forbidden Danger, that would be so cool. It would be so cool. It would be so awesome. I am not going to be your financial advisor. I am barely fit to be my own financial advisor, okay? Barely. I might build a steel wall just because it's fast. Right? Like wall off like some things, some areas. Wall it off. How much wood do we got? I've never felt more rage than when playing Rimworld. I've definitely raged at Rimworld before. That's happened. It happens sometimes. How hard has Neo ever raged at a game? Well, I've played rage games and I usually beat them. So like, getting over it, only up. Oh, there was some other ones. I usually do pretty good at them. That Dark Elysium, that was dumb as, that was so fucking dumb though. That was fucking stupid. That was like hyper dumb. Does that happen in a vanilla game? Like a perfectly vanilla game? If you have just biotech and ideology installed, what? That is mega stupid. I actually can't believe that. I'm installing some concrete. Ooh, combat suppliers here. Okay, we're gonna accept a quest with Morrison. Ooh, dead turkey is up here. Wait, there are some muffaloes with stuff. Whose muffaloes are these? Oh, they're over there. Okay, I was like, what? Okay, Big Gaming 8551. I'll see you next time. Might be doing Kaz Unknown next time. The Steam Workshop got up. That's great. But I'm already have all the mods that I care about. I don't need to look at the mods, so I don't need to look at the Steam Workshop. The only thing I want to hear about with Steam is when is the Steam frame? That is the only thing I care about on Steam.com. When is the Steam frame? I want Steam frame. I want Steam frame. No, dude, we've all been waiting on the Steam frame. Where is it? Okay, we just gave a 14-year-old psychic powers. They are now capable of administering somebody with pain block. You don't know what a Steam frame is? Uh-oh. Chat, somebody tell him. Somebody tell him what a Steam frame is. What's a Steam frame? Stack of Cheese says, I'm a furry, but my family doesn't know. That's okay, dude. They don't need to know. Nobody needs to know if you watch anime. Why does anybody need to know if you're a furry? Nobody needs to know if you play Warhammer 40k. Why does anybody need to know that you're a furry? Nobody needs to know if you watch That 70s Show. Why does anybody need to know that you're a furry? That's the Gabe Cube. That's a Steam Machine, Dark Elysium. You got the Steam Machine and the Steam Frame confused. The Steam Frame is the new VR headset. I used a combination of mods to replace all human baseliners with Expies. Guys, aren't you glad I gave a 14-year-old psychic powers? I think that goes crazy. Oh my god, that person just got struck by lightning. Ooh, they just splooged their anti-fire foam everywhere thanks to the lightning strike. Neo just TF everyone at Expies? Are you fine with getting cancer in your 30s and 40s? Because Expies get cancer when they turn middle-aged. Oh, there's a dead guy here. We have to build a grave. We have to build some graves somewhere. Real dead dude. Nice. Classic. Classic dead guy. You're the reason I know what a volley is. Do you guys want to see my other characters? We've been the XP for a while. Do you guys want me to be something else? I wonder if we could trade with these guys. Golden cube with the steam machine. Actually, these guys don't have anything good. I think they got separated from their animals or something. That was kind of weird. The Maelstrom is fantastic. Okay, just give me a sec. It takes a minute to load. You know, thanks to Gimme Tail, we might have a new avatar system for switching models soon. I could do the Lumistera next. We're actually low on food still. We have a day of food. Where's the food? In a minute! This is my Maelstrom. It's so cool. It's kind of big though. Barrow trauma? What do you mean strict rules? Barrow trauma is okay. I kind of like it with friends. I heard there's an XP mod for Barrow trauma, so that is plausible. It's peak. Editing video is work not spent working on 3D models. But it could be interesting. I could record it and maybe give it to Tandoori. Perhaps. Make it Tandoori's problem. Video editing, I lost the attention span for big long video editing. Yes, Mafi, also known as Orsanix, probably wouldn't mind playing Barrow Trauma. But I don't know how many people they want to play with, so it's kind of like, eh. You can't wait for the Barrow Trauma DLC to come out? I didn't realize the game was still getting content. Hello! Our plants guy is slowly getting better at plants. Yeah, I am really picky with games that I stream because I don't like putting in the effort to set up and like learn a game and like have it working for stream, and then like it'll be somebody's suggestion or whatever, and then like people don't really kind of come through, and that is like frustrating to me. The male Storka is a really niche furry species. I was thinking of doing a Subnautica 2 playthrough where I'm just the male Storka the whole time though, because I think that fits. I'm like a whale creature. Road to 5K, I don't think they want to play games with me. I don't know. I was in a group chat with Road to 5K, and somebody posted one of my clips, and then Road to 5K, like, replied to it and just went, "I don't like VTubers." And I was like, okay, whoa, oh my god, I'm sorry for existing, jeez. So I don't know about all that. I'm like just minding my own business out here. Everyone's all difficult. How did this rat get in my base? Yeah, not every single, this might surprise you guys, but not every single YouTuber wants to play games with everybody. Not every single YouTuber person vibes with everyone else. I like to think I'm really easygoing and, you know, I'm down to do games with like a lot of different people, but some people, they just don't like VTubers, I guess. When will we get a game that lets you play as all of the furry species? I don't know. I try to steer clear of the drama myself. I don't have energy for problems. I stay clear of drama because it's an ADHD dopamine trap. People who don't regulate their dopamine or have dopamine regulation problems, they seek conflict because the conflict gives them cortisol and dopamine. So they repeatedly seek out drama over and over again, and they find fence posts to stand on because their life isn't hard enough or complicated enough. Or perhaps because it's too hard and they just don't have any control. Yeah, that is VR chat. VR chat is the game that lets you play as every furry species. That's why when I stream VR chat, we have... Yesterday we had over 300 people watching us do VR chat because it's VR chat. Yep. Morrison is... we need a doctor. Doctor! Oh, there's a fire. I know they can't plant that right now, but they will later. I only get on desktop mode of VR chat if I want to test an avatar or if I just want to see if somebody's online. I would never spend a significant amount of time playing desktop VR because I already have... Once you go headset full body tracking in VR chat, there's like... You can never go back. You know, like it's really not the same. But yes, people love VR chat. Whoa, Mo XP, thanks for the YouTube sub. I like this huge fire I've got going on right outside my base. I think it's really beautiful. It's really pretty. I think I'm gonna start setting some priorities on research because we need big research to make big things happen. But we also need big wall. Oh man, they're also medical. Ugh, this Baron guy is like got all the important skills. I don't know why VR chat updates so often. I don't think about that kind of stuff. You know what I spend a great deal of time thinking about? I think about avatars, I think about YouTube, and I think about Twitch, and I think about games like games I like to play versus like games that are like kind of good for stream. I think about the social aspects of streaming and how there's like kind of different kinds of streaming. So like right now, a friend of mine is streaming just chatting on Twitch and he's going crazy. Thinking about Minecraft events. I'm just thinking about the things that are fun for me and the things that are interesting to watch. VR chat has been in so-called early access for about a decade. I think it's because being in early access allows you to shirk responsibility for some of the shortcomings of your game or your platform. So I think that officially speaking, they describe themselves as early access for the purposes of business framing and maybe to shareholders. I don't know. That's just a theory. I don't know why. I don't know why VR chat is still in early access. That's just my theory. It's a game theory. My base is a little on fire. Is Resonite worth it? Well, Resonite is free. So, is it worth the time? Is it worth the energy? If you like building stuff, Resonite can be awesome. I'm a patron of Resonite, and I hope someday it kind of suits my needs, but right now, I don't have time to get on the platform very often. I think they have a great community going on over there, but it's just not what I need right now. I don't know if I have enough to pay for free. I'll have to save up. VR chat is free. Chill Out VR is free. Resonite is free. These are the most expensive free games you will ever play unless you get into gacha mobile game bullcrap. In which case you will... Well, then you're already familiar with wasting money on stupid shit, so... They're not similar. Resonite fundamentally from the ground up works in a different way structurally than VR chat and is more, I like to call it a developer playground, whereas VR chat is built on top of Unity and uses a ton of things that have already been invented for game development and is building on top of like, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it actually. Chill Out VR on the other hand, I think did set out as an alternative to VR chat, more literally. But that one I don't really know as much about, so I don't really want to say. Okay, you guys want to know something funny? I just saw an update. Yeah, you know what? These questions, Nilly, are kind of like, I'm not ChatGPT, okay? I'm like, I don't know what you want, but ChatGPT and Google Gemini and stuff are free. If you want to ask how much vitamin A is in a watermelon, like, I'll answer, but after a while it's getting kind of weird. Why not? Nobody asks questions about the video game. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just saw something really funny. I manage a server. Well, I guess I can't hate you for that, but there's still Google questions. I'm like, I don't know. Why is the sky blue? Why is grass green? Is Discord Nitro worth it? I'm like, oh my god. Do you want me to do all of your thinking for you? Like, this is... I guess I should take what I get. I don't know. There's only so much I can care about every single thing. I'm making a big wall, okay? Neo, can you do my thinking for me? This action will have consequences. I don't think Rimworld would work in 3D. I think it would be a different game. That game is called Kenshi. That is a video game already that exists. It is called Kenshi. I will not do your taxes for you because I am not a CPA and I'm not legally allowed to do that. I do have a program, however, or I'm not a program, an app. And the app is called Keeper. It used to be called Tax Keeper. That's what I do my taxes with. Neo GPT, can you tell me why tires are made of rubber? Because making them out of asphalt would have been too heavy. Technically and officially speaking, I do not recommend tax fraud. I did like playing Left 4 Dead 2 with Vinspear, Corells, and Hammerbro. That was fun. I think the Subnautica was not as good. Subnautica multiplayer the flow is not good because you will like run into like this massive, super insane lore drop, and it'll be like 5 minutes of voiced dialogue, but only one person is hearing it. So, and then the other guys are like, "Oh, I'm getting chased by the monster! Whoa!" It's like it just kind of the flow of the multiplayer Subnautica was kind of not quite right. Also, for me and Corells, the Subnautica playthrough did not get as many views as the other stuff. Left 4 Dead 2, though, we could have kept that going maybe. Why the fence and the wall? The fence was temporary. I wanted the fence fast, and it took longer to get the wall up. Because that's the only reason. It doesn't do anything. I just wanted a fence fast for my animal, for my ducks. For my duckies. I have ducks. I'm gonna make them a little barn. I'm gonna make a barn for the duckies. We have a heat stroke problem. We need air conditioner. We'll use this air conditioner to cool down the room. Alright, we're gonna make a Baron build a cooler. I wish I had more than one builder, but the other guy, Shinchi, is like kind of doing whatever. We need more food. Okay, we got food actually. We have like 200 rice. We're good. This not in storage. Ooh. Undermine, are you saying that walls are not... I think walls exist almost everywhere you go. That there are walls where you go places and there are walls. These are the... You gotta make... Houses have walls. Warehouses have walls. Facilities have walls. Offices have walls. Workshops have walls. Giant indoor refrigerators have walls. You can't not have walls unless you're Adam versus everything and you do a no walls playthrough. One time Adam versus everything played this game on Randy Random 500% difficulty with no walls. That was insane. That was like, what? I need to go back and watch that. What really happened back in 2013? Did you guys know that a few days ago was the anniversary of Harambe's death? That's when the timeline got messed up. Yeah, we missed the anniversary of Harambe the gorilla's death. It was just a few days ago, I think. Vsauce, Michael here. What is a wall? You can say F in the chat, yes. They explain walls in Evangelion in like the last 3 episodes. Neo Grok, what is Rimworld? Hey Vsauce, Michael here. What is reality? Okay, I think we're close to getting the AC on. There's no wood in the wood generator. Alright, we got air conditioning. My house has walls. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, I have now linked these rooms. Oh, this door is open. Oh, we gotta close that door. So in theory, it should all be getting air conditioned. Why is it hotter in here? Oh my god, it's just so disgustingly hot outside that I need multiple air conditioners. Oh, the torches. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these things. Okay. We'll replace them with lamps. Okay, there we go. Wherein has entered a daze due to the darkness. Did somebody mention the darkness? Why did I decide to stream today? Well, I wanted to see how it would go if I did a YouTube-only stream instead of a Twitch stream today. I just wanted to see what would happen. Partially. And second of all, it's because I like this game. Rimworld is definitely one of my favorite games. And I like being a creature. So when I stream, I get to do all of that stuff. Oh, my favorite bird? Oh, man. I think Indian ringnecks are super funny, and I really, really, really want one, but I'm a little bit worried they're hard to take care of, so I'm intimidated to get one. We have a psychically deaf wimp. Medical 10. We could rescue them and they might join us, but I don't want to try to take care of them as like a prisoner if they're not gonna join us. Let me see what they got. They can do animals, shooting, melee. Their main thing is medical. There's only a chance they join when they recover. We need people to fill the hoppers. Otherwise, there's gonna be a stupid problem. No, you still have to convert them, Catron. I think. Yeah, you have to convert them. If it's indoors, it doesn't matter. Sphedonym, they don't decay indoors. But building shelves does help, but they don't decay indoors. It's kind of like, how much wood do I have? It does make the base look a lot nicer, though. I'm gonna build my shelves out of limestone and out of slate. That'll do a little better. Pemmican is a mixture of fat and plant products that makes a basically a long-lasting piece of food. It's preserved. Yeah, when shelves only held one item, they were kind of dumb. I think nobody built shelves back then. I remember getting like storage mods for Rimworld, actually. We're enduring a heat wave at the moment. Luckily, the air conditioner is working. Does it taste good? I don't know. I've never had pemmican. Will I replay Bomb Rush? Probably not. That game is kind of past its zeitgeist a little bit, for me. However, we are modding, and mostly thanks to Leskia, we are modding Dead as Disco, which is hilarious. In the last hour of today's stream, I might show that off, because I think that's hilarious. Where's this guy going? This guy might be a creep joiner. Oh. The wary-looking drifter stretches his legs. He seems very tired. He has to stay in your colony for a while, at least until he's recovered his strength. He's skilled in everything to an unnatural degree. Regardless of the subject, he has mastered it. In addition, his work ethic is remarkable. Uh-oh, but he might have a weirdo problem. Alright, Foxglove, you are an ascetic with perfect memory and industrious. Oh, wow. That's really crazy good. We're gonna try to take advantage of him before he destroys our colony and turns into poo-poo. Yeah, the taste isn't the point of pemmican. Pemmican is a survival tool. If he gets Crumbling Mind again, I will make myself big and round on stream. I will make my model fat on YouTube. Like 100% deadass. This might be our crafter and our mechanator, depending on what horrible disease he has. Ooh, wow. He really does everything, doesn't he? So how does making pemmican work? When you have a creep joiner, the thing that can happen to them is random. So they could be hiding a monster inside of them. They could develop Crumbling Mind. They could develop organ decay. Sometimes they just leave the base after a while. I think Artificer knows all of the things that can, matter of fact, happen. I think. Is it guaranteed? I don't remember. I don't remember if it's guaranteed. But there's a high chance of shenanigans. There's a high chance of a shenanigan. But we can give them a revolver. And then we can break into this ancient danger. We need a lot of wood to break into the ancient danger. I've already seen it, Nilly. We have our own mod that's like super cool. Not everything has to be about Expies all the time, by the way. I bet you could add some spice or seasoning to pemmican to make it better, maybe. We need to make a ritual room, so I'm gonna build that here. Like right here. Doesn't have to be super big. Cooking stream when? You know what? The new house I'm moving to has a huge, awesome kitchen. And maybe we will do cooking streams there. We should, however, probably save wood for traps. So I'm gonna get as much wood as possible and we're gonna crack open the ancient danger. I'm gonna use bricks to make this part of the base. You know, my face is it's pretty good, but I don't really think, like, it's that interesting. I have a really great face, but I got into streaming to be a VTuber with creatures, you know? I mean, I guess, yeah, a good stream is a good stream, but, like, I think people overhype the face reveal a little bit. I don't want to cook in fursuit because my fursuits are too delicate. These are his traits. He has perfect memory. Yeah, the ReboCap video on my YouTube channel. That's true. We need somebody dedicated to cleaning. We might do Mechanators again. Mechanator is just too good not to do. I know of somebody who actually, that's like their main content. I just don't remember, but I know somebody did that as like their main content for like a long time. Shinchi is going for the smoke leaf that was left in the bug hive. We can't allow that because they will die. How long did it take me to get past the initial learning curve of Blender? Not very long because, oh my god, he can't keep up with him. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Guess we just release them. I don't know. Well, there's only so many actions I can commit, you know? I've been doing Blender commissions since June of 2022. I think we could just release them, right? They're probably gonna get a different mental break, though. We're kinda winning. We got a really lucky creep join who is gonna help us. Kinda wish I had one pawn on cleaning duty, hardcore. Because it's disgusting in the base. Baron is getting better at building. Morrison is meditating. I might try to cook food. So let's build a kitchen. We'll build the kitchen in the dining room. We just have to be careful because we're gonna put this outside because it's too hot. Okay, we got the base cleaned up a little bit. It's a little better in here. I could probably make another shelf out of granite blocks. Don't take it for granted. If we cook with real food, the mood of the characters will get better. How's my weekend going? It's going okay. We're getting ready for a really big move, so I'm super excited for that. Also, this game is really good. I'm gonna mark all this for dumping. Just the ones inside. Because they're gross. What's in the top left corner? That's the chat. Oh, that is the Twitch chat. Oh, I never turned the Twitch chat off. Ah, nobody even noticed. Because the spacing in Rimworld, this is optimal spacing for a pair of windmills. Because they're right outside of each other's space. Nope, I'm moving into a house. Azo and I are moving into a house. Big upgrades. Upgrades on the horizon. I'm gonna get a riding mower. So, Azo's gonna draw a really funny picture of me using a riding mower. I think that's gonna be hilarious. Okay, we have like cooking. We have a cooking guy, so I'm gonna not make Foxgrove cook. I don't want to say the specifics of how big the house is. Just that I'm really lucky. It's a unique situation. Look at these guys. We're gonna give these beggars some money, and they might help us in the future. Right now, we are 5 Expies. I think we rescued an XP and they didn't stay here, but that's okay. We have 5 dudes. Yes, these are XP beggars. They were begging for money. I'm thirsty. Yeah, a unique situation appeared. A unique situation appeared. Okay, I think we should get everybody together and we should beat up this thing and get a Mechanator. Can we commence a ritual? If we expanded the anomaly content, there's a chance we might get to perform some rituals. doing pretty good. After this stream, I'm gonna go to the XP meetup and VR chat, and then I'm gonna work on some games off stream. Some projects even. Okay, we need to get that mechanoid transponder. Baron is finally doing some research. Although we could probably do even more research. We got another research table. Since we have two super smart guys, might as well. No, I do 3D. I'm actually preparing games for tomorrow's special collab, though. I'm just making sure they work before tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be at 11 a.m. I've made an event in both of my Discord servers about it. Nobody has died yet. We're waiting on One Sand to get over their paralytic aphasia. I'll get some updates if you come to my stream and you ask me how it's going, I'll tell you how it's going, but I'm not going to personally reach out to you and give you updates. No. I don't know yet, Mars. I'm gonna test all the games tonight, but I am gonna make sure that the backup game works too. Sometimes I like to put little wood floors outside. I should do this with straw matting actually, because it reduces dirt. Like making carpet. But it looks nice. Papa's Burgeria? I have never played that. Look how much nicer the base looks. Oh, we got some eggs. We should build egg boxes for our duckies. Oh, the windmill's on fire. Well, luckily it's raining outside, so... The Mayo Burger meme game. Dude, I could go for a burger right now. Probably shouldn't, it's unhealthy, but I could. I saw the 500 landmines video, actually. You know, we could build landmines in this game. Would that be funny or what? No, we can't stack landmines on top of landmines in Rimworld. You're right. That's true. Was that your video? That's funny. I want a quesadilla. Can I get a gosh dang quesadilla? That's what my dad used to say all the time. He'd be like, do you want a gosh dang quesadilla? Can I get a gosh dang quesadilla? Disturbing vision? Oh, great. Here we go. So far, Foxgrove seems okay. The character is big. Some people like big characters, alright. I can actually be different characters depending on the day. We're low on food again. Let's kill an animal for more food. Ooh, a turkey. I want to tame these alpacas. Let's grow some hay grass. Mexican food is one of the best foods. Okay, how much wood do we got? 741. I actually need even more. I need even more wood. I think the heat wave is over. I think the heat wave got better. We need to build a pen. We'll just do it here. Is it really hot for you? It's hot here, but the AC is like mostly good. The air conditioning kinda is like really good, except in Azo's room, it sucks. Hey, if you're paying for Amazon Prime, did you know that you can link it to Twitch and get Twitch Prime for free, and then you can subscribe to my Twitch channel for free, which gives you an ad-free experience and supports my channel and supports me. All for free if you already have Amazon Prime. Yep. Vinspear makes videos more than they stream. I don't think Vinspear has ever streamed. I think they mostly just make videos. Alright, we're gonna make a funny hallway. Let's see here. We'll make it this way. And we'll fill it with traps. I love filling it with traps. Big and round. I'm gonna try to tame some muffaloes. I'm planting dandelions to feed the animals. Uh-oh. Oh, I accidentally marked muffaloes for hunting, not for taming. Now we have to run away. Run away from the buffalo! Run away! Uh-oh. Raging muffaloes! They're gonna bash down the door. I just think that the vibe is different on YouTube, and I just wanted to try it out. I kind of like YouTube because YouTube is a lot better at finding an audience, and I also think that the YouTube people are more interested in like the stuff I want to do. So sometimes Twitch is kind of like doesn't really get me where I want to go, but it does make me a lot more money. Make a lot more money on Twitch compared to YouTube. They're gonna bust the door down. Uh-oh! Oh, we shot that one dead. Question is... Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, Foxgrove is getting injured. Oh, they're coming! Run away! We can't fight more than one! I might have made a mistake. Morrison has decided to enter a daze right now. The final straw was tortured artist. There's uppies and downies. That sounds like something an Expie would say. There's uppies and downies. Yeah. That sounds about right. I would love to have some coffee. I love Dutch Bros. Actually, I'm gonna have this guy treat himself. Dude, the muffalo destroyed my fence! That was fricked up. Yeah, I love Dutch Bros. We have one Dutch Bros out here. One. One Dutch Bros. Morrison is wandering outside with the mad buffalo. Luckily, one of them's gonna bleed out, and then there'll just be one left. Nope, we have one here in Florida. Morrison, what are you doing? Morrison, don't fight the wild animal, Morrison. Come on, Morrison, don't just fight that thing. Dutch Bros is a drive-through coffee place. Alright. It has been killed. The bed situation is kind of freaked up in here. Rescue! Okay, at least we've secured some food, though. So that's good. I need the coffee. I am a coffee wanter. that's kind of what happens in Rimworld sometimes. We have to build a new fence, though. I'm gonna tend to this one too. We gotta bandage him up. I don't want to be a truck right now. Morrison got an infection. Because of course they did. We'll just use modern medicine. Or industrial strength medicine. Okay, tend quality was 100%, so they should get like a large amount of immunity from that. We're gonna get some blue fur and some buffalo meat to make food with. It has already been made into memes. It has already been turned into memes. Is that game? I think the story is pretty good, yeah. Welcome, Jimmy Space Marine. There is not enough wood on the map for everything I need to make. Yes, I've played Hollow Knight and I've played Silk Song, but I played it off stream. I played that on my own time. I just noticed that Foxgrove has a wooden hand. Okay. kind of getting there. Yes. I played Silk Song off stream. I played the original Hollow Knight a long time ago. And honestly, it's been so long, I don't know if I streamed it or if I played that myself off stream, but I think I might have streamed it. That's like 9 billion years ago. This guy has paralytic abasia for 18 more days. Very rarely. I very rarely play games off stream because I don't have time. There's like barely ever any time for me to do things off stream that are not work. Sometimes I play Rivals of Ether though off stream. I was doing Deadlock off stream for a long time, but I ran out of time. Just don't have time for it. Ooh, we've got refugees? Oh my god. 4 Expies and this, like, Sasquatch guy are here now. Oh yeah, they've got lots of ability to do stuff. No, this'll be perfect. We need them to cut down trees. Yeah, most of the work I do off stream is like setting up stream stuff or working on avatars or working on commissions. Or I go outside or I spend time with Azo. Nope, these are not creep joiners, they're just refugees. Okay, we finished researching the battery. So now... Insane ramblings. Oh, well, that happens sometimes. We need to build more beds. There we go. That's 4 more beds. We might need more than that. Trying to plan here. Alright, we've researched advanced lighting. Our research is beginning to take off. We're gonna want smithing next. Wish I got somebody on plant cutting. Foxgrove will have to do it. Fiesta of Arco Technology Opportunity. It's time for a party! Baron is throwing a party! So many Expies! Okay, we're beginning to get wood. There's 151 wood on the map. I need even more though. Join offer, Tail. Tail wants to join the Wookiee. Ooh, they have Art 15 and they're really good at animals. I don't know, guys. Do we let the Sasquatch join? They're kind of weird. We'll have to convert them from their ideology. Thrumbo, You just say Thrumbo to everything. What the hell? We need everybody we can get. Okay, we have a ton of dudes, so we need to figure out. We need to do some role change here. Yes, Foxgrove is so good that we're just gonna make them the boss. The Expies are gathering! The Expies are gathering. Time for an Expie gathering. It's an Expie announcement. Expie at everyone. Oh. The Toxin outfit is raiding. Uh-oh. I should have made a bigger trap hallway. Well, there's still time. We have a weapon. Let's see here. Morrison can equip that rifle. I don't know if these guys came with weapons. Okay, they sorta did. Not really, kind of. Thanks for the sub! It's a good thing I built walls everywhere. We're getting attacked that night. Oh, here they come. Looks like some of them are going south. If we split up and fight them carefully, we might do okay. Or they might go after the bugs. Okay, that's interesting. And then Blackjack is just... he's just kind of out here. Are they gonna fight the bugs again? I guess they're fighting the bugs again. What about Blackjack? Blackjack is going around. Okay, yep, fight those bugs. Oh, they destroyed the bug nest. The bugs are not aggroing them? Oh, there we go. I was like, why are the bugs not aggroing these guys? That guy has melee 15. Oh my god. We should just overwhelm him. Just one guy. Oh, nice shot. Rambo is gonna get him. Let's go, Rambo. He's running for cover. We got him. We got Blackjack. Blackjack is a hussar and they need go juice. But we can take his duster. There we go. Where are the others? And that wasn't an infestation. That was like one of the natural cave spawn bugs. They're like more docile, sort of. Aluka is obsessed with corpses. They're gonna dig up a corpse because they are addicted to weed and their weed addiction was not being met, so they're going to dig up a corpse from a grave and put it on display for everybody. Okay. Weed already exists in, well, no, not in casualties. You're right, there is no weed in Casualties Unknown. An XP smoking a cigarette would be hilarious. Oh, Aluka has decided. Okay, we gotta go save him. Because Aluka is gonna do something stupid. Oh my god, unless this guy sucks at shooting. Never mind, he's got shooting 6. Oh, no, Aluka, don't get shot at. Come on, Aluka, don't get shot at! This is so scuffed. Okay, we surrounded one guy and then stabbed him. A lot. That dude dropped an awful revolver. A revolver that is awful. I've smoked a cigar before. Oh, they're gonna bust through this wall. And then they're gonna attack my animals. Oh, they're lighting the wall on fire. Oh, good. Good. Yes. Okay, yeah, they got in. Oh, Kelly got shot! Oh, Kelly, no! Run away, Kelly! They lit her rice on fire! Rambo has been hit! Foxgrove has been hit! Oh, Rambo has been hit again! Oh, but they dropped the weed! We got the weed! Oh, that's a bio-coded pistol. Unlucky. Our rice is on fire. Yeah, I haven't made the kill box yet. I will make one next. I wanted to do the Ancient Danger before the kill box, but you're right. I need to make a kill box. However, that wasn't too bad. We didn't get any casualties or anything. Just a few little injuries. I hope the storyteller gives us some rain soon. That would be fantastic. We'll build a granite wall here instead of a wood one. Fried rice. It is 0 so far. Luckily, we have medicine. I might try to save some of this medicine, though. I think only certain kinds of corn turn into popcorn. Do you guys want to take a break from Rimworld and for something completely different? I want to show off something a friend of mine worked on today. That is super cool! And then maybe we continue this another time. Okay, I just have to download a file and put it in my mods. So, let me see here. Leska sent me another Dead as Disco mod. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna switch to the Lumastera in my Wardo. Not Disco Elysium. An XP needs a rescue. My rice field completely turned into poo-poo. It got caught on fire. It's dead now. It's okay, we'll just plant more. Rice grows really fast. Now, if it got to here, that would suck. That one, I do not want my heal root to catch on fire, because that actually, those take a lot of time. Let's save. And I'm going to show you guys a different game that I think is super cool. It is booting up. So, as some of you may know, Leska has modded me into Dead as Disco, and on top of that, they've also modded themselves into the game, and they've modded Legends Untold. But after they did that, they got the chubby version of my Avali model and replaced the Prophet with it. He's just standing there. So we're gonna fight him. I'm gonna make myself a little smaller. He's so big!
Hey, you remember this place?
Wait, I gotta move myself over here.
Or is your brain wormful?
I'm starting to fill in the holes.
A lot of destinies foretold on this street.
Oh my god.
If you wanted to stand out, you had to battle before the prophet. Now you're just another one of Harmony's gatekeepers. When did you sell out?
You lost faith long before me, child.
Me? I was dead.
You think you can lie to me?
Oh.
From outcast to topping the charts in a month. You sold your soul. Bet you didn't check the price.
That's not how I remember it. Maybe you've forgotten how we were better together.
You've been in the dark.
Neo's voice is deep.
I'll show you the light. Prophet always puts on a good show.
Way up right now, this time we made a difference. Said there's blood in the water. I hope you built for swimming. We turn 2 steps into 2 deaths. Do you know the difference? Listen, killer boys running the city. Keyboards that are being no threat. We got big toys for the big boys and they come with tech. No regrets. Shoot them up close, I ain't missing a step. Said it once, I won't say it again. This goes dead. I be living in a brand new season. Level up sinners like 4 seasons. Back on my side, we don't need no reasons. Matter of fact, we stand like demons. Tell me, do you stand for treason? Bad to the bone, my blood's been freezing. Straight to the throne, the boys been reaching. Hey, carry the cross. I'm the one who would start it. The team on my back, now I'm back and they stronger. I'm back on the top, and now I'm the artist who carry the game. Do you know who you talking to? Prophet, the go, no, they can't make no argument. We making waves like a top of the monument. We making change like a top of the obvious. They can't defeat us. I'm hungry, no stopping it. Yeah. I'm on a brand new mission. Me and my boys way up right now. This time we made a difference. Said there's blood in the water. I hope you built for swimming. We turn 2 steps into 2 deaths. Do you know the difference? Listen, killer boys running the set. Keyboards that are being no threat. We got big toys.
Just narrowly dodged the car. It is incredible.
I ain't missing a step. Said it once, I won't say it again. This goes dead.
Let's test drive this fight.
Yeah, making a wave, we're making a stage. And we be making a move. We never making the truth. Bring it backstage, we'll make you go too. Oh, case gone cold, there ain't no proof. Tell about your home, where you go to. We outside, you won't lose. Coming for the top of the game, what you gon' do? Hits, moving like kung fu. 1, 2, 3, top of bullets don't miss. 1, 2, trust ain't talking no dance move. This group.
I didn't realize the words were gonna hit me.
Swinging my face, that I hope you don't miss. Swinging for a first, you know we don't miss. Killer boys up and you know what it is. You ain't.
He's so big. It's funny how big he is when you don't see him in VR. Oh, he's the words are attacking me. Oh, he's throwing the desk at me! Got a reason to boast. Flood came down, they put me on a boat. Beast in the game, you know I won't choke. One with the force, they hope I don't choke. Y'all looking shaky like symbols I choke. This being crazy, I'm moving so wavy, they tell me I'm really just doing the most. Narrative, I'll teach you to tempt fate. Oh, he like kind of hit me weird.
Humble yourself before the prophet.
Big body, prophet about to show you how to change things. I can break it down.
He's so big. Oh my god. He's menacing.
Miss me.
I'm fighting myself.
Still standing. Wrecking your mansions, playing with me. You gotta be senseless. Get the voice open, it's gotta be mentioned. I'm really reckless.
Not enough to crumble this empire.
Hits moving like Kung Fu 1, 2, 3, chopper bullets on me.
This is taking the damage. Neo fighting the fat allegations. The fat allegations take physical form.
Remember them days when the lights on? Yeah, I made my stage on my
Oh, that one. I hate when he does that. The super teleport.
Nothing to mess with.
We can run phase, bring your best ones. Case closed, I'm the best on. If you want smoke, you forget some.
Miss me.
Oh, I teleported into a car. Ugh. I got bamboozled. Ugh, the stupid cars, no!
The higher the hopes, the harder the fall.
Shall like the goal of my tooth is. Why you acting so stupid? See it been curving the face.
Barely enough to hurt my feelings.
No killing like you put murder on stage from music to rage.
I pushed the wrong button.
Not your
I'm
savior.
a little slow today.
Mess with the prophet.
I find Cake and Kaz unknown. Good job.
Different day with the same game.
Reverse it, you better years.
Conquer with a big body. Prophet about to show you how to change things. I can break it down like Tetris. I can break you if you careless. I don't even gotta fix it. It's just a game that I perfected.
Yeah.
He just backs up.
Yeah. You got something to prove.
Yeah, back with Avengers, back to a man that hate with me. You gotta be senseless, get away from it, it's gotta be mentioned. I'm feeling reckless.
Miss me.
You got something to prove.
The staggered. I'm hitting the combo.
Hits moving like Kung Fu 1, 2, 3, chopper bullets don't miss. 1, 2, trust ain't talking no dance move. This groove move like a rubber on the strip. This beat booms like a club on the 6. Swing in my face, better hope you don't miss. Swing it real first, and you know we don't miss. Get the voice up, and you know what it is.
The emissives are super good.
Prophet delivers.
Big body built like Teflon. Bang, bang, keep the best on. Main stage with the best on. We can run face, bring your best ones. Case closed, I'm the best on. If you want smoke, you can get some.
Oh, it's car time.
Prophet delivers.
I got him pretty like toothpaste. Shall like the goal of my tooth is. Why you acting so stupid? See it been curving the fix for the curve to your face. I'm like Bruce Lee with a murderous way. No killing that you put murder on stage from music to rage.
Fighting myself is weird.
Empire still standing. You hit it dead end.
Thought I could maybe hit the car back.
Built my own stage, made my own way. Now I can carry the coat. I've always opposed it. I'm not reaching
Oh my god, Jason!
I told you it's on my business. Prophecy, you can be my witness.
Thanks for coming to my YouTube stream. What the heck? It is, I think that is 100, that's 00. He double charged!
Need more than that to take me down.
I dodged that car. Oh, the mic drop! Ooh. Oh no! He got crushed by the microphone! That's okay, Jason. I think I'm actually, I'm thinking of wrapping up soon. I want to go to the XP meetup and work on some other stuff. That was a hundo. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. That really helps me. I lost points because I died one time. I died one time to Fat Neo. Leskia, is there anything else I should show off on this one? Yeah, it's super cool. I also, there's one for Hemlock and there's one for Aurora. He can get snacks now, yeah. Dude, he's just standing there. Aura farming. Massive. He's kind of a big deal. Aurora is updated. Aurora is only in the, not in the bar. Not in the bar. Only in the actual map. Only in the actual stage. But we could fight Leskia again. Have the ones for Azo? What do you mean? I don't know if I downloaded that one. I don't think I downloaded any Azo ones. It's because mods, Vinspear mods, disable all scoring, so you can't cheat. What is flashback? What is flashback? Is flashback, guitar dude or something? Oh, okay. Dancy, dancy, party, party. Missed me. Ooh, I did not dodge that one. Yes, Neo punching women. SMH my head is exactly right. That is pretty much all that ever happens on my stream. I am a massive misogynist. Sorry you had to find out this way. That's actually the reason I'm streaming on YouTube today instead of Twitch. I got banned from twitch.tv.com because of punching women. I thought this said boomer beat down, not bouncer beat down, and I was like, I want to beat down on the boomers. Yep, that's going in the Google Doc. What is, I don't even know what the, like, showstopper is. Oh, it's the counter. Oh, okay. Okay. Boom! That was not a counter. You're making a Google Doc? Yeah, get in line. Get in line.
I ain't missing a step. Said it once, I won't say it again. This goes dead. Making a wave, we're making a stage. Never be making a move. We never making a truce. Bring it backstage, we'll make you go. It's go cold. There ain't no proof. Tell about your home where you go.
The Google Docky. The more hype, the crazier my streams get, the crazier the Google Docky gets. Oh. Okay, Azo sent me some Rienzu mods. Do these overwrite some of the mods that I already have? Let's take a look here. What is actually in here? Looks like player.pack is in here. Did better than Anduk? You watched Anduk play this? Anduk plays games? Anduk exists? Do I have to, this mutually exclusive? Let me see here. I don't think I could run these at the same time. Let's do... Okay, I see how this works. I understand. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Packs, mods. I will just put the... I guess the Neo emissives into a zip file. And then I will just kind of guessing here how this works. I'm gonna be my girlfriend now. I'm gonna be my girlfriend in the video game. Oh yeah! Alright, I'll fight Dex.
Nice to see you on.
And then after we fight Dex, I'll probably end.
Bring it on, Disco.
I like this song. Oh, we're about to get blasted in another world.
Think you can take me? Take a look at what's in my head.
I blew them all up.
Careful, Disco, don't fall in. Miss me.
Just a baby. Ooh, cutscene. Thanks for the follow, wow! Now we fight this guy.
I'm a master marksman.
Whoa.
My hits are heavy.
I'm just chasing him down.
Destroy me. No, I refuse to crumble.
Ooh. Lots of people modded Hi-Fi. This is a classic video game experience for me.
I'm a master marksman.
Oh, I got hit. I got hit by the lightning.
today. I flailed myself harder.
Man, they're out there. Took you a while?
I'm ending this now! Almost disconnected me! That's enough! You're coming with me!
Whoa. No, this is not Hi-Fi Rush.
It's my fury!
I couldn't get the counter out for some reason. Or the super, the takedown.
Miss me. How dare you! Miss me.
Almost there.
All that practice for what?
That's pretty cool. Okay, I think that's a good wrap up. It has occurred to me that we pretty much don't raid people on YouTube. Who made the model? A few people worked on that model. Several people. Hayu made the original Spear Volley model. Azo textured it. And then Leskia rigged it for the game. Yeah, that's all I got. Tomorrow morning at 11 in the morning. 11 a.m. on Twitch only, not on YouTube, on just Twitch. I'm doing a super duper Corgi Cam versus Neo VTuber showdown. Tell us a YouTube video we should watch after I end the stream. Well, I got one video. Have one video for you guys. Oh. I'll do that next time, Leskia. I'm kind of tired. Yes, the scout. The scout. Here you go.
You got owned. Yeah, yeah. You got owned. Yeah, yeah. You got owned. Yeah, yeah.